Hello everyone, welcome back to Rookie Road episode 4. I hope you're all doing well and good. Just quickly, we are still the Stevenage manager, which is absolutely unreal. I thought I was going to lose my job at the end of last year, but they have given us a chance. You will see, this is the start of the new season. The two games I'm going to give you today is home to Harrogate Town. The Fleetwood game I'm not actually bothered about. The Northampton away in League 2 I am. So the league is what matters this year. Let's see if we can get promoted. So, the budget, transfer funds, and all that, not great. The wage budget, the overall balance, not good. I think we've got to accept that nothing is really going to change there until we go to a better club in the future. Some players that we've brought in, some players have left at the end of last year, and some new players have come in. Matty Daly from Huddersfield has come in on a free. Not very determined, bless him, but other than that, player for the future, 22 years of age. Stephen Duke McKenna, 22-year-old for the future. Apparently, the scout said he was really, really good, so we'll trust that because I don't think he looks that great. But again, 22 years of age, a player for the future. Alex Gilead, 27, he's one of the better players that we signed. His overview is tiny, but these guys are severely lacking match fitness, and we're in League 2, so what can we think? What can we say about that? Harry Isted, he's a guy that apparently is happy being a backup keeper, but I think he actually looks all right. So, yeah, there's some players that we've signed on a free, because we're trying to keep the club in a good financial state. I'm thinking about Stevenage for the future, even though they wanted to get rid of me towards the end of last year for finishing 10 places above where they expected me to, and finishing with about 20 more points than they expected also. But apparently that warranted a meeting talking about my future. So, unbelievable. But you already knew about these younglings that we brought in towards the end of last season. Go check out last episode if you do not know who them guys are. Jake Reeves, Danny Rose left. Danny Rose, hope he does well at Port Vale. He's a guy that I thought his overview looked good, but he wasn't getting the first team football with us. And I didn't change that. So he left. Jake Reeves, a guy getting on a bit, but still maybe had some experience to give. But yeah, I was all right with him going to Cheltenham. And Harrison, he was just a backup defender when we needed some depth. Happy to get rid of him also. So, yeah, let's get into the game. Those have been the transfers. I'm eager to see how we're going to do this year. I'm personally aiming for the playoffs. I think we have to. When we started so well last year, I think, got to hit the ground running, I guess, haven't we? Cautious to balance. Should we? Let's live life to the full and do balance. So 17 minutes in before the first highlight, and they've got it, which is a bit alarming, but not the end of the world because it doesn't mean they're going to win, obviously. But I would just like to see some domination in this first game. I would like to show that we feel like we can beat anyone at home. This is, the first game of the season for us. This is our first home fixture. So I really hope we can kick it off and get 3 points. Here's Smith now, Thompson, and we haven't had 38 minutes in. We're being the home side. We've not had any of the ball yet. Sweeney gets it away, Gilead, Reed, and maybe our team does need to gel a bit. Pierre Gianni gets up to Norris. There wasn't really a lot of support. Luckily, Reed was coming in. And here's Norris now. And if that is onside, it's Luke Norris's first goal of the season. Fantastic goal as well. And I feel like Luke Norris is a bit of a slug. I feel like he's a player that's good in the air and hasn't got much else going for him. So I'm very surprised at that. He actually did very well. Luke Norris. Let me just have a quick look at him. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, he is the player I'm thinking of who's sort of better in the air. But, half-time 1-0. And now here's Clark. I don't care if we dominate. It would be nice to see. It would be better for my anxiety and more encouraging. But here's Clark now. If I can obviously see us dominate and us have more highlights. But playing some nice football now. Here's Cozier Dubry. Look at him go the whole way. What an incredible goal. His first goal of the season. Mario Cozier Dubry. And a goal on his debut. I didn't think he was that good a player really to do that. But they decided not to close him down. And they just allowed him to run. He burst into space. Fantastic finish in the bottom left as well. All of a sudden, it's 2-0 to us when it's not really been that kind of game. Take Pierre Gianni off for Robinson, our new young player that we got from Arsenal. 78th minute. Robinson on. Sweeney looks as though he's going to start to die a bit. Here's Clark now. Gilead now. Gilead bringing Robinson into play. Our youngling Robinson from Arsenal. He is going to be... That is a lovely ball. Duke McKenna. I would have liked him to have hit that first time. Duke McKenna inside to K. Smith. Now Roberts. And it's Jordan Roberts, and it's onside. It's a great looping header, and it's 3-0. It really hasn't been that kind of game. Let's get Sweeney off for Van Coot, who wanted to play on the right wing at first. Not right wing. He was going to play right back, but I decided to give Smith a little go. But absolutely fantastic. A 3-0 win. A 3-0 win. The first game of the season. Certainly didn't look like that with the kind of highlights they were showing. Arthur Reed actually is a guy, if you've been watching this series so far, guys, Arthur Reed is a player that I want to show you because he almost feels like a new signing because I don't recall him having too much action in the last series, but he's actually, if I can find him, very, very good. Look at him. He's 23, and I like the look of him. Look at that. Look at all those 12s, 13s. Look at all those above 10s. I don't know where he's come from. He come from Brentford. They probably regret getting rid of him now because he is class. Assist for Arthur Reed, as I was just talking about him. Absolutely fantastic. The points target update. If you saw the if you saw the last episode, guys, I think they want us to get 8 points for the next 5 games or something silly like that, or the other way around. But it's looking quite likely we'll be able to reach our points target. We just need 2 points in the remaining 3 matches, and we get to keep our job. I mean, how ridiculous does that sound, considering how well we did last year? We just quite simply didn't have a good. We just had, I was going to say a blip, but we had an incredibly bad run in form towards the end of the season. But as I said, still left us 20 points more than expected, 10 places above expectation. Unbelievable, but I'm not going to rabbit on. Let's go to the Northampton away game. OBS is a special bit of software, isn't it? As you guys will see, we've played 2 games now. We are top of the league with a good goal difference. Well, better goal difference by 2 than Carlisle in second place. So I'm thrilled. I'm really happy, but OBS decided to stop recording upon a mental, really good, incredible game. So I'm really frustrated you guys didn't see it. I'm going to show you the highlights because it was absolutely incredible. Let's look at the shots. They had more shots. They had more on target, but we somehow won this game 3-2. It was absolutely incredible. And yeah, I'm so sorry that, OBS is not in my control, unfortunately, but OBS decided to crash. So you saw the first game. I'm going to show you the second game now. And what a cracker it was. We got a penalty in the opening. I remember they actually had a chance to make it 1-0. They actually had a goal disallowed, which was great. We then got a penalty and made it 1-0. And I was like, this is incredible. Can we get a fantastic start to the season like we did at the beginning of the last season? And how long is this form going to run for? Is this the season where we finish in an automatic spot or playoffs like I feel like we should have last year? Anyway, can't remember what happens here. Oh yeah, this is mental. It hits the post. I thought it went out. Couldn't see the ball. And then, yeah, they scored the follow-up. Sowerby got the rebound. Absolutely ridiculous. Then they just went on this mental run. I felt like Van Kooten should have done better there. He clears it and it's just hit first time and Hoskins scored. Ridiculously poor goal to concede, but, without being disrespectful, we are in League 2. Then Taylor makes it 2-2 and I'm thinking to myself, I fancy us now. I fancy Stevenage. And then in the 90th minute, look at this. In the 90th minute, I brought Jaden Williams on, the youngling from Arsenal. He injected some pace into it. That was lucky how it got to List. List misses, and I thought, this is ridiculous because he had about 6.0 rating. And I thought, oh my God, List, you have been terrible. You cannot surely miss this. And he didn't. And I thought, is there a foul in that? Is that offside? Surely there's something wrong in that goal. And it's too good to be true. But we won 3-2 in an incredible game, and I'm so annoyed that you guys couldn't see it properly and enjoy it as much as I did. But that's OBS, unfortunately, sometimes. I've backed up my file sort of so it does an MKV and an MP4, but it doesn't stop it from not recording. So maybe I should look into why it does that. But incredibly annoying. Thank you for watching because that was an incredible game to behold. I hope you enjoyed the highlights. It certainly did bring the excitement back to me, to be fair. And yeah, fantastic 2 results in the first 2 games of the season in terms of the league. But yeah, so thrilled with that. I hope that we can get like automatic promotion this year from what I've seen so far. Certainly believe we can. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one, all right? Thank you very much for viewing. Take care now. Bye-bye.